Flexing for Giannos in the parking lot. Hanging with the dealers, I just went and bought another watch. I just made a super stretch, think I need another pot. Bougie got some super cat, I just bought another watch. Automatic zipper glitch, yeah, that's a super flex. About to turn up on my ex, yeah, that's a super flex.
So, alright, gang, I know who it is, man. It's Drop once again. We back in the building. So check it, man. Before we get into it, hit that like button. It's algorithm friendly day. Smash the like button. Jumpstart this algorithm. You know Drop ain't been doing these videos. The only way we gonna get my shit back in the algorithm, we gotta hit the like button. Be a little bit of participant today. You know what I mean? It's Friday. Lighten up your day. Be a little joyful. I mean, be a little enjoyful with me and hit the like button, gang. I don't ask much. You don't see me at home asking for money and all types of weird shit. Hit the like button. But I do want to address a couple of situations just for the simple fact your boy haven't been on YouTube. I've been talking to everybody in the world but y'all. A lot of y'all been thinking like I've been on this Orange Man support, this Orange Man campaign. I mean, and I just want to clear it up because one thing I want y'all to know, I'm not no real political type dude anyway. I'm not the donkey or the elephant. You understand what I'm saying? Neither one I feel is really going to profit anything we got going on ground zero. You feel what I'm saying? If you feel any different, I mean, to each his own. One thing I can say about this presidential election, and I've always said this shit, yeah, this is what they force on us, to vote for the president, because this is all we know. That don't change your job, your livelihood, or nothing in the long run, gang. What we need to vote on is them people all the way at the bottom of that docket that we pay no attention to. The ones that change them laws in your neighborhood, your community and shit. Shit that we could be a part of. See, we don't know nothing about them. We have been brainwashed to the simple fact now we feel just because you black, you got to be a Democrat. So once we get past the president, only thing we look for now is Democrat, 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 Democrat. We feel Democrat has always been gang. At the end of the day, and I hate quoting, what's this dude name? Umar Johnson. But what I can say this man said was 100 is that, yo, we have been pushing this Democrat shit for years. For years. And what have we got out the deal? I mean, one thing I can say about black people, can't speak for no other race because I can only speak for me and mine. If a black person screams Republican for some odd reason, if you're a Republican, you are like, they crucify you as being the devil. Oh, how can you be a Republican? But at the end of the day, homie, every Democrat we put in office. And I had this discussion with a friend of mine, a co-worker, believe it or not. Every Democrat we put in office, we don't really see too much of a change. Outside of the fact we are proud that we got a Democrat in office. Now, do we do any better with a Republican in office? I mean, if you look at the numbers, if you want to play this number game, play the number game. You know, they always say Democrats is more money. And like I've said, I'm not into politics. I'm not into this shit, but I am a smart individual and I do like to read and I do pay attention. It is more money being afloat with Republicans in office. Respectfully. If you do the number game. I mean, yeah, if you ask me, both of them are racist. No matter who you put in office, it's really not going to benefit black people to a certain degree. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, we did have Obama. We had Obama 2 terms, bro. We had this dude 8 years. And then what did Obama really push that changed our everyday living? Nothing. Presidency, that president shit really don't really do it for me. What does it for me is, like I said, your local congressman, all these low budget people that people don't pay no attention to that controls your environment, your neighborhood, your jobs, your salary, and your neighborhood. This is what you need to be a part of and pay more attention to. So when you ask me, yo, Drop, are you a Democrat or Republican? Absolutely not. I think, and this is just my opinion. At the end of the day, gang, what do we have to vote for this year? I mean, 2-headed snake. You just got 2 different heads, same body. You're going to come out with the same results no matter who we put in office. One is just a little bit more vocal. What I can say, and I've had this conversation too with coworkers and friends. If you ask me, and I'm far from an orange man, pusher. So don't think I'm no Trump supporter because I'm far from a Trump supporter. I'm not a Biden supporter. I'm not a Trump supporter. I'm a realistic supporter. In all actuality, at this point in stage of what we're going through, as you see, Biden's trying to step down. He don't want his position no more. So who's up for running? What do we got? If you put Trump back in office, I mean, what's going to affect us as black people more is the racist white people that Trump put batteries in their back on ground zero. They affect us more. I mean, I don't care who becomes president. It ain't going to affect me. But what I do know is that for some odd reason, Trump give a lot of racist white people a spine again. You notice when Trump was in office, a lot of, and I'm not saying all, so don't think I'm sitting here talking about all white people because I'm not. Some white people had that battery put in their back when Trump was in office. They was a little bit more vocal because this is how they always wanted to be. They just didn't have no two legs to stand on until they honestly had Trump. He gave them a reason. Putting him back in office gives them same people reason to do what they do. You understand what I'm saying? It's always going to be here. It's always going to be here. But if you put Trump back in office, I don't know, gang. I don't know. I don't know just like y'all don't know. I mean, I just feel like I don't, that's why I don't pay attention to all these debates that they be doing. I mean, that shit is reality TV. All this shit is reality TV. But what I will say is this. No matter who becomes our president, it ain't gonna bring your gas prices down. Your rent ain't gonna come down. 9 times out of 10, whatever you're making this year at your job, you're gonna be making at the beginning of next year once we get a new president. So it's not gonna change who you are as a person. You understand what I'm saying? So I feel you shouldn't judge people on who they feel should be the president when at the end of the day, neither one of them deserve to be a president, but one of them has to be. At this point in time, somebody got to be your president. Okay, that's far as this president shit. I'm neither donkey or elephant, so we got that straight. Far as y'all tearing me up, thinking that I'm some kind of conspiracy theory because I be putting up these little shorts about the sun is not real and climate control. And listen, I will say this, gang. If y'all are this closed-minded to the point, and I'm not saying that sun is not real, but before y'all start criticizing people for what they upload, how about you go do your own research? Because what you got to understand, they have been planning to build. It's not a sun, it's a sun simulator. I don't get me to explain it, but before you deny it, go do your research. I tell y'all this. Before y'all try to shoot people down, do your research on certain shit. I mean, before I didn't believe it until I Googled it. Not saying I believe that's what's up there now, but I didn't believe they was trying to build a sun simulator until I researched it. And that is a real thing that they was trying to put up. And I think in the year 2024, 2025, what do we have this year was an eclipse. Now, people were saying, bro, listen, I'm not up in space. I don't know what's going on up there. This is what people were saying. People were saying when the eclipse happened, they I don't know, some kind of way they put the sun simulator in front of the sun. So now you're not seeing the sun, you're seeing the sun simulator. Before you crucify me, before you try to nail me to the stakes, go do your research, gang. One thing about this world, I have always said this from the beginning of my channel. This shit is really not what we think it is. I don't know what it is, but a lot of this shit they push, a lot of this shit they promote, a lot of this shit they try to get us to believe is not what it is. Open your eyes a little bit. Stop being so. I tell people in a minute, yo, take education off the table. Use common sense when it comes to certain shit. Common sense. One thing you cannot deny is your common sense, the way you feel about take education off the table. Common sense. If it don't look like what they say it is, why do you have to make yourself believe what they think they're trying to force on you and make you believe it? If you believe that ain't what that shit is, stand on it. Stand on it. I'm not saying that sun ain't real, but before you try to knock it, do your research. It could not. It's a strong. It's a possibility. I'm not gonna say strong or light. It is a possibility that that might not even be your sun. I've been telling people, if you have noticed, your bright sunny days is not bright sunny days 10, 15 years ago. We are not experiencing the same bright sunny days. You understand what I'm saying? When your sun is out and there is no clouds in the sky for some odd reason, it is still almost like a gloomy day. I don't know. I don't get it and I don't understand it. So, hey, gang, you know, not gonna hold y'all. Did want to drop this off, man. Hit the like button. If you made it this far, comment I love you just like I love y'all. I love you, gang. Don't let nobody hurt you. Keep your head on the swivel. Stay dangerous under the same breath. I'm out. Peace. And I'll catch y'all later on the next video, yo.